not really a situation I thought we'd be in after 4 games. 4 draws, no goals scored for England in the European Championship qualifiers. Scotland up first today, my friends. Welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. Appreciate all the love and support, and I hope I find you all doing very well and having an awesome day. We are going to go for 700 likes on this episode, and we're wasting no time at all today because I'm excited to jump straight into this game and try and change our fortunes around in an England shirt. So, let's take on Scotland, let's score our first goal of these European Championship qualifiers, and let's try and make sure we're playing in the next Euros. I mean, the team's on your screen, and it is a fantastic England side. Not sure why we are struggling so much. Here we go. I should mention, which I forgot to in the intro, if you did miss the previous episode, go back, check it out, because we played Inter Milan in a Milan derby. We also played third place Roma in Serie A, and both of those games were phenomenal. So, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed playing through the previous episode with Milan. We were playing some very, very good football. But let's see if we can take that to the international stage with England. Tamori's ball forward finds Bellingham here. He'll play it my way, and we've got options here as we get into the Scotland penalty area, trying to find one of them. It was a jam-packed penalty area, but we will keep possession for the moment. Bellingham's nice back heel will find me. Rashford to Saka. Bukayo Saka here as he holds on to it, finds Harry Kane into Marcus Rashford! And gun saves. Tried to place it, Rashford. Scotland goalkeeper saved it. Corner ball goes in. Hickey heads away. It's as far as Tamori. We'll stay out here on the left-hand side, but he goes to Bellingham instead. Jude Bellingham can't find a way through. As Gunn now has it. Got to be careful here because pressure's been put on by England, but with 4 minutes to go until the break, again, we just can't seem to get creative. What I have noticed, though, is Saka, Rashford, whenever Kane drops deep, they have to go central. And our widest players in that moment become our fullbacks, who are not getting far enough forward to really affect the attack. So we've got to try and be better at that as Kane finds Saka to Bellingham! Oh, man! Oh, man! How long will we wait for this goal? Rashford with a corner. This will be the last action of the first half as well. He delivers it near post, too close to Gunn, who comes out and claims it. First half, it's England 0, Scotland 0. And if nothing changes in the second half, we're on course for a 5th consecutive 0-0 draw in these European Championship qualifiers. Tamori does find me. Again, though, you can see Saka very, very central there. So, no real ball down the line. Saka looked for Kane. He tried to get him through. And it's just that moment which is the difference. I'm starting to see it between England and Milan. We're used to having those players out wide to be able to use them as out balls and then run off them. Whereas in this area now, the width is just not there for England. Playing very narrow. Alexander-Arnold wins it back, finds Ramsdale. It's John Stones to take over. But with half an hour to go, England have tried to find their way in front through 2 very good chances, denied by Gunn. Scotland, well, I don't think they've had a shot yet. Rice to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold now does play it down the line. We're giving chase to it, but we can't win it just yet. We'll keep the pressure on for the moment, though. No easy ball out. We will get the throw at least, as there is a change. John Stones is taking the England throw. He'll find Saka. Saka now finds Alexander-Arnold, who lets the ball go in towards myself. We'll find Kane. Kane goes for the shot. Blocked. England corner. 25 minutes of time remain. Keep the pressure on, please. It's an in-swinger from Phil Foden. We meet it as well! And between the man on the line and the goalkeeper, it stays out. We have been better in chance creation, but are we going to get our reward for it? Another near post corner. The flick on is there. Can we get something? Cleared away by Scotland. Stones is going for a long throw. Can Kane win the flick on? No, but Rice picks up the ball. Now Foden. Now Rice once more. Tamori. Everybody in an England shirt, apart from Ramsdale, is in Scotland's half. It's now Bukayo Saka. It's surely, and is. England have scored their first goal of the European Championship qualifiers, and I'm celebrating as if we've just won the entire thing, because that has been a long time coming for England. Finally! Thank you, Bukayo Saka. Oh, we had to win this as well. I don't know if you saw it. Italy they'd actually gone to 7 points. So between us, Italy and Portugal, one of us is going to have to miss out. And actually, depending on what happens with Ireland and Scotland, maybe more than just one of us in terms of qualification. But Bukayo Saka with a crucial goal for England. Here is Ferguson. Scotland looking to throw a spanner in the works of England's plans. Ball goes in. John Stones will win it. And with 2 additional minutes, he'll hold on to the ball for the moment and see out the England victory. Goes across to Tomori. Tomori turns. Ref, thank you very much. England 1, Scotland 0. And Bukayo Saka's goal is our first victory of these European Championship qualifiers. Back in league action now for Milan. As you can see, Juventus, their victory moves them to within 1 point of us. Puts the pressure on us with the game in hand though. Win it, we go back 4 points clear. And we should beat Salernitana here. Throw in deep in Milan's half for the away side. Salernitana coming forward here through Kramaric. Inside to Andre Gomez. Now finding Ferguson. Shot will be blocked by Ruben Dias. Gets another chance though. And Mike Maignan will save. So far, 24 minutes in. Best chance of the game falling the way of the away side. Paintsil. Milan just struggling to find their rhythm in this first half. Not been able to click with the passes just yet. 10 minutes to go until half-time. I mean, there is still plenty of time, but do want us to start to click with those passes. As Benton Kerr, this is better from us, moving the ball quicker. Jonathan David, now Leao. Leao finds Benton Kerr. Benton Kerr will find me. We let the ball go for Bernardo Silva. There is the opener, and Bernardo Silva finishes at the near post. Much more like it by Milan. That was a little passing move, as I say. And we just have to get those passes clicking together and move the ball quicker than we are. And then Salernitana won't be able to handle us. Yildiz finds Ferguson. This could be an immediate response from Salernitana, and it would have been. But for Mike Maignan, who is asking the question of how on earth they got through that easily. And I am as well, because I've got no idea. Bernardo Silva wins that header. Will win the flick on. Chance to go on the counter here. David may have to go alone. He now will find me. Oh, I was about to play him through. And the referee is blowing the whistle for half-time. Here is David. Lovely turn. Lovely turn. Now Bernardo. Now Benton Kerr. Forward for Leao. Leao towards myself. Through here for David. Oh, Brady, what a save. What a save. Benacer. Benton Kerr forward. David. David to Leao. Leao, edge the area. What's he doing here? Finds Benton Kerr. Finds Benacer. Chukwueze! Brought on for Bernardo Silva. And he very nearly started his substitute appearance with a goal. Brady to the rescue. Throwing deep in their half here. As Milan will get it in play. And we will take over. Inside towards Benacer. To Unal. To Moukoko. Moukoko tries to find the far corner. Narrowly wide. Milan have had a fair amount of chances, not taken them. And with 5 minutes to go, we're just hoping we won't be punished for not taking our chances. We'll take the victory, although it is just the 1-0 scoreline, courtesy of Bernardo Silva's 39th minute goal. We did force Brady into a couple of good saves, but we have to be better and more clinical. No disrespect to Salernitana, but other sides may punish us. Away to Feyenoord next to secure knockout round football. Victory here will do just that. And I will show you Wrexham at the end of today's episode and Salzburg. See how they're getting on. Oh, intercepted by Leao. And here is David. Now Bernardo Silva. We're trying to join the attack and Bernardo has spotted my run. Right-footed cross goes in. There's Leao! And it's Milan in front. Towering header by our number 10. And what a start it is from us to secure European knockout round football in the form of the Europa League. It's a great cross, but it's an even better header as Leao meets it. Starts as well by Leao, intercepting the play actually in the middle of the park, so credit to him for that. Cross just lifted in. Wonderful header. Xerxes, now Paxal to Ivanyusec. Ivanyusec has gone through here, and Ivanyusec will finish. A huge gap opened up in the Milan defence, and he took full advantage of it. Ivanyusec placing the ball past Maignan into the far corner. Just been booked actually as well for a challenge just before this, which was a late tackle, so I've got to be careful I don't get a second yellow card and therefore be sent off. But it's all square here. And Feyenoord, it's a great finish by Ivan Jusic. Milan, though, too easy. Just opened up defensively. That is just as bad as my challenge for the yellow card. In fact, it might be worse here as the referee's going over. It is indeed. It is a straight red for Paxao. And Feyenoord, after 20 minutes and just getting back on level terms, are down to 10 men. I mean, yeah, I don't know what really he's thinking. And the way the referee went over, you could kind of see the red card was going to follow. Feyenoord down to 10 men. Milan now then, who would probably already be in control of this game off the balance of the two teams. Even more so now they're playing against the 10 men of Feyenoord. Here is Leao looking to put us back in front. His shot is blocked. Let's see though what the response will be from the home side. Bentancur, now Leao. Leao, David was with him. Here is Jonathan David, now to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo, that ball somehow has reached me. I'm not quite sure how. Oh, the goalkeeper didn't sit down. Oh, I just tried to chip it because I saw that I was going too close to him and he stayed on his feet. So then when I tried to chip him, he just caught it. Oh, man. I mean, it looks silly now that I've tried to chip him when he just did that, but you could see what I was going for. Anyway, we have to be careful because I'm not liking the fact that even though we're playing against 10 men, there still seems to be a lot of space for Feyenoord to play with. As Ivan Jusic, now Pedersen. And they are still very committed to going forward here and not really wanting to sit back behind the ball, which is admirable on their part. And even more so if they are able to take the lead from that. Ivan Jusic and Theo Hernandez in battle. But it's Ivan Jusic who still has it here. And now is Feyenoord about to find their way in front. Well, we're there to intercept and mop up the play and carry Milan forward, in fact. Here we go. Chance then for us to try and create something. It's Leao who's charging through, and surely Rafa Leao will finish. Is there any doubt? No. 5 minutes until half-time. Milan restore their lead. Bernardo's trying to win it back off Navarro. I'm late with the challenge. This could be me going off. And it is, in fact. Oh, disaster. The second yellow and a red card to follow. Feyenoord are down to 10. We're down to 10. It's our first red card of our career as well. It's a challenge I didn't need to make. It was silly, but I thought I could get there before he played the pass. Oh, silly, silly challenge. Silly, silly me. Both teams down to 10. Entering the final 10 minutes of a game that is crucial for both sides. Mike Maignan, brilliant goalkeeping to take that. Especially after the challenge that he was under from Xerxes. And he'll go long with the goal kick. Can we win the ball in the air? We do. Leao wins the first one. Bentancur wins the second. Mukoko, now Benacer to Bentancur, to Leao. There's a run through the middle of Bernardo Silva. It's not spotted, not found. And that was a chance for us to look to add to the scoreline. And I will say, credit to Feyenoord, because even with us having 11 players on the pitch, I mean, I haven't helped Milan here by getting sent off, but even when we had 11 players on the pitch, they were still looking to come forward and try and find something in the way of result for themselves. So, playing admirably with 10 men. And now Milan have joined them on 10 men, but it looks like we've done enough to see out the victory. So, happy days, unless with the single minute that's added on here, there is to be one more chance. No, there is not. Milan secure knockout round football in the Europa League after a 2-1 victory courtesy of a double by Leao. It's our first red card of our career though, and we will miss the final group stage game. So, not too bothered about that, to be honest. And would you look at this? Juventus just lost. So, we might go 7 points clear here with a victory over Monza. Every time I go into game, I always look at this squad and just think to myself, how on earth are they playing Europa League football? Bentancur, now Benacer. Benacer to David. David, good strength shown by Jonathan David to hold off the challenge. We tried to pick out the top corner. Shot had a lot of venom behind it. Henderson made the save, but didn't look too convincing as the ball bounced back into a dangerous area. Fortunately for Monza, they were first to it as that ball goes forwards. And now then, this could be a moment for themselves. Good work by Benacer. Hernandez, Leao, David, and through the middle, Jonathan David has done brilliantly to find me as we're bearing down on the Monza goal, sliding it across. Should have just shot. I thought, let's be selfless, let's make sure of the goal. Well, we didn't make sure of the goal because we didn't finish it. Henderson saves. Leao goes near post with a cross, which is then picked up by me, the rebound. And a chance here as the ball sat up nicely. Is it going to be one of those games where this man does everything to keep us out and frustrates us? Because Dean Henderson has made some top saves already. May have just been going wide, that shot, but he made sure that it wasn't going in. Bernardo. David takes it, but he's very deep here. Not usually seeing him in these positions. It's nicely done there by Jonathan David. We'll find Bernardo. Quick one back in towards me. It's wonderful. Oh, what a challenge, Pessina. What a challenge. That is goal saving. Goal saving challenge from Pessina as David finds Bernardo Silva. Milan still huff and puff, looking for their first goal. And this could be it. And it certainly is. This man is in red hot form. And he puts us ahead with his usual celebration to follow. 25 minutes to go. We very nearly had our moment to put us in front before Pessina's goal-saving challenge. But you cannot keep this man quiet. Henderson, good luck saving that. Carboni, pressure put on by Hernandez, given away. David slides it into my path, but can we find the finish? Yes, we can. 2-0 Milan and game, set and match. Initially, it was an interesting ball out wide as Hernandez lost it, redeemed himself, won it back. Ball goes inside. When David finds me, though, I still had work to do because there was a couple of recovering defenders I was worried about. Shifting it back onto our favoured left side. Back across Dean Henderson for 2-0. And Milan are going 7 clear at the top of the Serie A table. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's just Juventus who have beaten us this season. So, yeah, everybody else who we faced, we have done wonderfully against. There's a third. It really is that easy when Milan are in the mood. Sometimes it takes us a little bit of time to get in the mood. But when we are, I said it, unplayable. Because that's the ball through. David squares it. Can't miss. Henderson doesn't move. Full time finishes here. Monza 0, Milan 3. And I'm very glad to say we now sit 7 points clear of second place Juventus. And we face Bologna as the start of the next episode. But as promised, let's take a look and find out how Wrexham are getting on following their relegation from the Championship down to League One, and how Salzburg are getting on over in Austria. We'll start with the Austrian Bundesliga then, as Salzburg still second. Joint points with Rapid Vienna. LASK's charge for the title continues. We'll keep our eyes on this. Salzburg may not win the league title. And over in League One in England, Wrexham sits 7th. They're trying to gain promotion back to the Championship, although, looking at this, it might have to come through the playoffs. And how impressive a season are these lads having? We have got Leao with 18 goals, 9 assists. We've got 12 goals, 15 assists. Jonathan David with 11 goals and 11 assists. And Bernardo Silva as well with 8 goals, 2 assists. We are suspended, of course, for the final group stage match of the Europa League, which we will face Young Boys. And I realise I've not yet shown you the Europa League table. Here it is. We are qualified. And actually, we cannot be caught. We're through as group champions because Feyenoord sit 5 points behind us. Zagreb sits 6. So, yeah, we can't be caught. We're champions of the group, regardless of what happens against Young Boys, which we will be simming next episode. Until then, a massive thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated, as it does help push out the videos to new viewers. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit the subscribe button down below. Activate the notification bell as well, so you don't miss any of the future videos. Thank you for all the patience whilst I am still on placement. I am not able to get as many videos out as I would be hoping to, due to me not having as much time as I would like to make videos. But once placement is over, we'll be back as usual. So thank you for your patience. I've got about 5 more weeks to go. So yeah, until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll catch you all back here for another My Player episode very soon. Adios!